All right. So welcome back, everybody. My name's Token D Rock here with another stream. It is Friday, August 19th, 10:33 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching this live, overall crypto market cap is sitting just above $1.025 trillion. We have come down a significant amount in the past 24 hours, you guys. Roughly 100 billion or a tenth of a trillion of dollars has left the crypto space. We were sitting just around $1.14 trillion yesterday. Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit along with ETH dominance. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 39.7%, ETH dominance sitting at 20.1%. Again, to reiterate, Bitcoin has come down whopping $2,000 to $3,000 here in the past 24 hours, giving us 8.85% down in the past 24 hours. If we look at the big caps or the large caps, BNB is the only non-stable coin that's actually down less than Bitcoin on the 24-hour. I thought I'd point that out. Uh, Ethereum is sitting right now at just under $1,700. BNB at 282. Cardano took a beating. It's sitting at 46.5 cents. Solana at $36. Peace. There are some bargains to be had. Uh, Not telling you to pile all your money in right now at this current these current prices, but these are some pretty juicy prices. Not gonna lie. I do think we will inevitably go lower. Now, whether to say that is the next few days or the next few weeks or months is to be said. I think probably see some volatility probably in about 2 to 3 weeks' time as we kind of approach the Federal Reserve releasing their statement on whether they'll be doing kind of a 50 basis point rate hike or a full 100 basis point rate hike. But again, time will tell. As you can see, Bitcoin on the 1 hour has come down significantly. And if we look at the 1 day, we can see that uh, our bear flag is starting to be invalidated slash play out. If Bitcoin finds a bounce right here at around 21 2, 21.3, we could see potentially a rally back up to these levels right around 22.5 or 23,000. But again, time will tell. I do think that what's it called? I do think that this is just short term for the time being. I do think we will see greener markets here in the next week or two, hopefully. I think September is when things are going to start getting bearish again. That's not to say we can't go lower from here. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. Just a reminder that today marks the 750,000th block in the Bitcoin blockchain being mined. Onwards and upwards. Again, Bitcoin just gets stronger and stronger as time goes on, as more and more people see the utility and use case behind it, the overall deflationary nature of Bitcoin in contrast to the current monetary system that we know here in the United States regarding the US dollar. Um, we have some Australian convenience stores over some convenience stores over in Australia, some chains, some 170 plus chains now accept Bitcoin. Full implementation just took 8 weeks. What if we were to see something like that here in the US? Maybe BP starts now accepting Bitcoin in the US. I'm just saying that because that's the logo of BP here in the States. I guess that's OTR over in Australia, but would be pretty interesting if gas stations or just convenience stores in general, like 7 or whatever, start accepting Bitcoin. Again, a lot of massive adoption happening behind the scenes. Just need to be looking for it, paying attention, and dollar cost average in while the market's down. Inflation, 8.9% is the rate of inflation over in the Eurozone for July, and that's a new record, supposedly. Not a good look for um, the dollar along with the euro, etc. But it's a good thing for crypto and Bitcoin by and large. So keep printing those inflationary dollars. We'll keep stacking Bitcoin and crypto, and we'll be miles ahead of the current system in a few years' time. South Korean professor Cho Jae-won, sorry if I butchered your name, invented a toilet that turns poop into energy and pays people in digital currency. Person defecates, which equates to about 500 grams per day, converted into 50 liters of methane gas, which generates half a kilowatt hour. I don't. Again, sorry, I'm not. I'm not too rehearsed on these terms, but toilet users earn G Ghoul, a literal shet coin. So, professor, a South Korean professor, basically invented a toilet that you poo into, and then you get paid in an actual shit coin. Kind of interesting. This is I don't know what year this is from, but this is from a while back.
But she's had the flu for 14 days. Should she get a flu shot?
Well, no. If she got the flu for 14 days, she's as protected as anybody can be, because the best vaccination is to get infected yourself.
And
if she really has the
That's weird.
flu, if she really has the flu, she definitely doesn't need a flu vaccine. If she really has the flu,
she should not get it again.
No, she doesn't need it, because it's the most potent vaccination is getting infected yourself.
It's weird how they pushed the medical procedure on people, even though that guy, you know him, he promoted that natural immunity is the best protection against an illness or a flu or whatever. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky admitting that the CDC organization completely mishandled the response to the C-19. Sorry for the people lawn mowing in the backyard, in the background. And because the CDC and other organizations mishandled the response when pertaining to C-19, we had a bunch of people like this. CNN's Leanne Wen saying the people who refuse to take the medical procedure should not be allowed to leave their homes. How insane is that? How tyrannical is this woman? Now she's changing her tune. Just 4 days ago, she said everyone should choose the level of precaution appropriate to their family situation without judgment. I'm concerned about those who advocate for broad restrictions for all publicly, but don't live those values in their personal lives. That hurts trust in public health. Yeah, well, you probably did it, so you're guilty of that too. Um, Over in China, authorities have moved beyond testing humans for C-19. Now they're testing pets. Like, how ridiculous is this, you guys? To what extent are we going to go to obtain C-19 zero policy, which is essentially what China's trying to shoot for? I don't know how they're ever going to get there. I think it's very, very unrealistic. Just the ludicrous amount of testing. Arguably, it's unwarranted. It's unneeded. It's overboard. It's overkill. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think of this stuff? I think this is ridiculous. They're testing food at like a market and such. Like, I don't know, man. That's a little overboard. But lockdown effects feared to be killing more people than COVID. It's not really a surprise. I mean, if you're a quote unquote conspiracy theorist, you've been saying this for well over a year now, if not going on roughly 2 years. But just now the truth's coming out. So pretty interesting stuff. A reminder that digital IDs are not for our or your safety. Digital IDs are for their control. It's basically micromanage your life at the microscopic level. Again, Well, at least there's some good news. After 55 years, January 20th, 2023 will mark the first time since 1967 that no member of the Cheney, Clinton, McCain, or Bush family will hold elected or appointed office in the federal government in the United States of America. This is pretty significant. I mean, to be frank with you guys, both of my parents are just a bit older than 55. One is about, I think, 57. The other one's going on 58 this year. But that's pretty crazy. During their whole lifetime, these few families were holding office in the federal government. Pretty wild. And there's a lot of dirt that you can dig up on these families. It's out there. I'll just leave you guys with this. It's kind of a little clip that I think kind of hits home to the realities that many of us kind of find ourselves in. It's kind of one big rat race. Everyone's just kind of like piling in to where they can. This guy can barely get in and out of the train. His tail's hanging out. Everyone just running to buy the next, uh, product or good or service. Blah blah blah. It's all just one big rat race. We have, the movies, like the people entertain themselves with, the products that they entertain themselves with, the goods that they entertain themselves with. Overall, it's just very consumeristic society, for better, for worse. I think arguably it's for the worst in a lot of scenarios. But again, not me to tell you guys what to think. Just my 2 cents. What do you guys think of this? Does this little clip show us kind of a look into our reality? Like, look at this. This guy got in a car accident. He's sitting in traffic. Again, this is a reality for a lot of people. He's just craving that beer to drink at home, blah, blah, blah. Looking for the next form of happiness. But happiness comes from within. But yeah, enough of that spiel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop me a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when we go live next. I will see you guys Monday, hopefully with greener markets. If not, we'll scoop up some Bitcoin, scoop some crypto up for the discount. But until then, guys, take care and invest wisely. I'll see you Monday. Have a great week.